Thoroughbred Week with John Henderson is presented by Adena Springs, Ashford Stud, Bloodstock Research, Brandywine Farm, Breeders' Cup, Claiborne Farm, Crestwood Farm, Darby Dan Farm, Gainesway, GLC 5500, Keeneland, Juddmont Farm, Lanes Inn, Malone's, Margot Farm, OCD Pellets, Pin Oak Stud, Quillen Leather and Tack, Sally Horse Vans, Shadwell Farm, and Windstar Farm.
Hello everyone and welcome to Thoroughbred Week, featuring 10 stakes races from 7 tracks, including another undefeated 2-year-old colt for trainer Todd Pletcher in the Grade 1 Cash Call Futurity. We begin with sprinting fillies and mares at Laurel Park in the Willa on the Move Stakes. Red's Round Table, the 6-5 favorite. Dave Rodman picks up the call.
Winning Image sprints on past the half-mile pole, heading into the far turn from Red's Round Table by 3 parts of a length at a solid clip. It's 5 more. Made to Lover is in third spot. Then rallying far outside there is Pretty Miss Trippy. This a long shot. Pretty Miss Trippy's running a big one. And Island Bound is next, drops to second last. And With Great Pleasure is the trailer. Toward the top of the stretch, Winning Image, as Red's Round Table's been in hot pursuit. Pretty Miss Trippy's side by side with Made to Lover, is driven on the inside. And With Great Pleasure, Island Bound never really fired. 3/16 to go. And Jose Caraballo looking right on back. And Winning Image is still there for the final furlong. With Great Pleasure out of the second flight, chasing and gaining some ground. But Winning Image has run lights out. Winning Image 3 lengths on top and coasting home under a hand ride. We'll make it 2 at the line.
9-5 second choice. Winning Image takes it officially by a length and 3/4 over With Great Pleasure. Jose Caraballo up in 1-11-1. Winning Image has won or placed in 7 stakes at 5 tracks this year. The 5-year-old mare by Southern Image was bred in Kentucky by Dreamfields Incorporated and Don Brady. Trained by Michael Aro, Winning Image has earned $390,000 for Martin's Graffiti. To Aqueduct for the Gravesend handicap, Saginaw, the 1-2 favorite. John Embrial picks up the call.
Royal Courier gets clear of Saginaw by a full length. The quarter went in 23 1/5 seconds. It's Royal Courier leading into the far turn. Saginaw now moves up on the outside. Royal Courier by a head over Saginaw. Almost 4 lengths. Back to Frazel. And isn't he perfect as they move for the top of the stretch? Royal Courier on the inside and Saginaw on the outside. The half mile in 45 4/5 seconds. Royal Courier digs down at the rail. Saginaw on the outside. There's nothing between them inside the 8th pole. Saginaw and Royal Courier in a battle through the stretch. Saginaw comes away with the lead, and Saginaw wins for the 10th time in 2012.
Former claimer Saginaw continues his stake success, running by Royal Courier to score by a length. The winner under high weight at 119 pounds and Junior Alvarado in 109-2. Since being haltered by trainer David Jacobson for $30,000 in March, Saginaw has won 9 times, including 6 stakes. Currently tied with 2 other horses for the most victories during the year, Saginaw will shoot for win number 11 in the LXM Rob Stakes on December 26th. The 6-year-old gelding by Peruvian was bred in New York by Ted Taylor. Saginaw has earned nearly $480,000 for Jacobson's Drawing Away stable. His career bankroll is approaching $740,000. Saginaw paid $310 to win and is the Malone's favorite of the week, presented by Malone's, Lexington's favorite steakhouse. Watch Thoroughbred Week replays online at tbredweek.com. Welcome back to Thoroughbred Week with the handicap division featured in this segment. Presented by Niagara Causeway, a graded stakes winning and track record-setting son of Sire of Sires Giants Causeway, standing at Margot Farm. First stop is Turfway Park for the Prairie Bayou Stakes. Twinspired, the 9-5 favorite. Mike Battaglia has the call.
Night Party in front. Has it now by a length. On the inside, Red all over is second. Gap of 3. Old Army runs third. Wealth to Me gains ground from 4th. Here comes Twinspired gaining on the rail from 5th. Then on the outside, Son of a General is a 6th. To the extreme outside now, Derby Kitten begins to gain, But as they move forward the stretch, Night Party has the lead. Still there by a length and a half. Down along the inside, Red All Over. Then Twin-Spired Wealth to Me and Derby Kitten. It's Night Party in front. Has it by 2 lengths. From between horses, Twin-Spired still on the inside. That's Red All Over, but Night Party wins it by 2.5.
Night Party, the front-running winner, officially by 2 1/4 over the favorite Twin-Spired. The first victory for Shane Sellers since he was injured in a spill at Churchill Downs in June. Time of the race, 1:43.3. The versatile runner had placed in 3 stakes this year, including the Grade 3 Lone Star Park handicap on dirt and the Grade 3 Firecracker handicap on turf. The 4-year-old colt by Rahi was bred in Kentucky by his owner, Camellia Caspi. Trained by Patrick Huffman, Night Party has earned nearly $232,000. Turfway Park Stakes action is presented by Brandywine Farm, a full-service operation now accepting boarders, offering quality care at affordable rates. Log on to brandywinefarmllc.com for additional information. To Fairgrounds for the Tenacious Handicap. Brethren, the 3-1 favorite. John Dooley has the call.
Hurricane Ike dictates terms here in the Tenacious Handicap. Hurricane Ike, a length leader. Brethren shadows him. Worldly right there, close third. Big Town fourth. It's Mr. Slew to You is covering a lot of ground in fifth, and now they have under 4 furlongs to go. It Happened Again is bottled up toward the rail, 4 from the front. Apart is also right there and behind horses as they close ranks with 3 furlongs to go. Still that break to Majestic Harbor. Macho Bull hard ridden last. The half mile went in 49-2. Brethren's challenge now. Brethren comes to tackle Hurricane Ike. Big Town still a close third. Worldly right there. Apart now getting up to speed. And It Happened Again. Cut the corner as they come past the quarter pole. Top of the stretch. 3/4 went in 1:14-2. Brethren, in a real battle with Hurricane Ike. Hurricane Ike and Brethren, and these two together for the final 16th. It's Hurricane Ike and Brethren, his formidable foe. Hurricane Ike digs down for James Graham. Hurricane Ike sees off Brethren.
Hurricane Ike takes the field gate to wire to defeat the favorite Brethren by a neck. James Graham aboard the OBS Cells graduate in 1:45-3. Winner of the Grade 3 Derby Trial is a 3-year-old and a stakes winner at Hoosier Park in October. Hurricane Ike was coming off a 3rd-place finish in the Delta Mile. The 5-year-old horse by Graham Hall was bred in Florida by Stanley Boileau. Trained by Michael Stidham, Hurricane Ike has earned $568,000 for Ike and Don Thrash. James Graham with the Safe Ride of the Week, presented by Sally Horse Fans, the safest way to the winner's circle. To Gulfstream Park for the Harlan's Holiday Stakes. Scatman, the 8-5 favorite. Larry Comas picks up the call.
I'm stepping it up 3/4 of a length in front. Scatman second to the outside. Chaba has the rail. Delegation right there in contention 4th. As they race for the turn, the half was in 46-3. Cash Rules still 5.5 lengths off the lead. Then Duke under a ride. Duke of Mischief's being ridden for more too. Around the far turn, Chaba got through on the rail. Luis Saez and Chaba found running room on the inside, and they're taken on by Delegation. And these two move away now. They've opened up a 2-length lead. I'm stepping it up is 3rd. Cash Rules kicks it in 4th on the outside. Then Scatman and Duke, and they're into the stretch, and it's Chaba. Chaba turns for home with a 2-length lead. Delegation all out to stick with Chaba, and Cash Rules is 3rd. Coming into the final 16th, it's going to be Chaba and Luis Saez to score in the Harlan's Holiday.
Chaba draws off to defeat Kitten's Joy by 3 3/4 lengths. Luis Saez, the winning jockey, in 1:43-2, a 109 brisk speed rating. Chaba, who recorded all 6 previous wins at Calder, has defeated older horses in his last 3 starts. The streak began with a 14-length score in the Tropical Park Derby and continued with a dead heat for first in the Grade 3 Fred W. Hooper Handicap. The 3-year-old colt by Kitten's Joy was bred in Kentucky by Kenneth and Sarah Ramsey. Trained by Phil Gleaves, Chaba has earned $312,000 for Bruce Hollander and Kerry Shapoff. The Lanes and Stallion of the Week is Pleasantly Perfect, who is siring stakes horses at a strike rate of 16.4%, which is higher than such stallions as Elusive Quality, Tis Now, and Malibu Moon. 14 of his 29 stakes horses are graded. Pleasantly Perfect stands for $10,000, live foal in 2013. Welcome back to Thoroughbred Week with the Grade 2 Hollywood Turf Cup coming up in this segment. But we begin with 2-year-old stakes action presented by BC2A Paste. Reduce the likelihood of tying up with BC2A Paste. To Gulfstream Park for the Dania Beach Stakes on turf. Charming Kitten, the even money favorite. Once again, here's Larry Colmus.
Tate's Landing on top into the turn. And Reporting Star continues to press on the outside. Then it's Mystic Love, who's down at the rail and right in behind the leaders. And now Mystic Love trying to squeeze through. Elvis Trujillo sending Mystic Love up the rail. They got through, and now they're in front as they make their way toward the top of the stretch. Mystic Love, through a slim opening, is the leader at the top of the lane. Tate's Landing is back running in second. Charming Kitten's got work to do. Also trying to gain some ground is Newfound Zapper. Then Reporting Squall, and Star King is right there too. Here comes Mystic Love trying to hold on to the lead. Charming Kitten on the outside, a late bid. Mystic Love holds on.
The only filly in the field, Mystic Love, holds off the favorite Charming Kitten by half a length. Elvis Trujillo up in 138-4. Trainer Jessica Campitelli electing to run the winner against Colts rather than taking on fillies in the Ginger Brew Stakes on New Year's Day. Now 3 for 3 on turf. Mystic Love close from a dozen lengths back to take the Salima Stakes at Laurel in her latest. The filly by Not for Love was bred in Maryland by Dark Hollow Farm. Mystic Love has earned nearly $175,000 for John Davison. To Aqueduct for 3-year-old fillies in the Sarcastic Stakes. Morrow Cove, the even money favorite. John Embrial picks up the call.
Morrow Cove by a head over Wildcat Smile. Now Wildcat Smile makes a move there going in around the far turn. Wildcat Smile with a neck in front, now a half-length lead over Morrow Cove. A break of 2 to Los Ojitos in third. Then Greed and Fear and Cigaraya. They come for the head of the stretch, 3/4 in 112-4. Wildcat Smile is in front. Morrow Cove is under the whip down on the inside. Los Ojitos is third. Wildcat Smile in front by 3 lengths. Then Los Ojitos and Morrow Cove. There's a 16th to the wire. And Erod Ortiz Jr. has done it again. His 5th victory today. Wildcat Smile wins this overnight stakes.
Wildcat Smile runs by Morrow Cove to defeat the favorite by 2.5 lengths, giving jockey Erod Ortiz Jr. his 5th winner on the card. Time of the race 141-4. Third in the Grade 2 Black-Eyed Susan Stakes and 4th in the Grade 1 Mother Goose Stakes. Wildcat Smile was last seen finishing 7th in the Grade 1 Gazelle Stakes. The filly by Forest Wildcat was bred in New York by his owner, Francis Paolangeli. Trained by Dominic Galucio, Wildcat Smile has earned $420,000. To Woodbine for the closing day feature, the Grade 3 Valedictory Stakes at 1 3/4. Imperial Pippin, the 2-1 favorite. Dan Loisel picks up the call.
They ran the mile in 1:42. And it's Heathcote into the backstretch. Quasar starts to quicken once again, and here comes Quasar inching closer to Heathcote. There's a dozen lengths. Back to the original Scotty in third. At the rail is Get a Grip in fourth, then Imperial, Pippin, Peyton, So Long, George, Political Fever. Attendance asks for more run from the back of the pack. Still has 20 lengths to make up, though. 1 1/4 in 2:09. 3 furlongs to go in the valedictory. Heathcote getting scrubbed on now by Emma Jane Wilson. And Quasar is asked for more run by Justin Stein. It's Heathcote as they come to the quarter pole. Quasar in a full-out drive in second position. Peyton comes on third. Then Get a Grip, the original Scotty. They're at the top of the stretch. Wilson takes a peek back and sees Quasar. But Heathcote is strong past the 8th pole. And it's all over. Heathcote said goodbye at the top of the stretch. An outstanding effort to win the valedictory.
Allowed to dictate the pace, Heathcote romps home by 12 1/4 lengths over Peyton. Emma Jane Wilson, the winning rider, in 2:59 and 2, a 109 brisk speed rating. Lightly raced Heathcote won the first 3 starts of his career at Woodbine, all at a mile and a 16th against Ontario breds. But he breaks a 3-race losing streak against Open Company in his stakes debut. The 4-year-old gelding was bred by his owner Chiefswood Stable, which campaigned his sire, 2004 Queen's Plate winner Nigon. Trained by Paul Attard, Heathcote has earned $236,000. Entering stud at Crestwood Farm is Get Stormy, winner of 7 graded stakes, including 3 Grade 1 events, all in wire-to-wire fashion. Get Stormy stands for $5,000 live foal, stands and nurses. To Betfair Hollywood Park for the Grade 2 Hollywood Turf Cup at a mile and a half. Grandeur, the 8-5 favorite. Vic Stauffer picks up the call.
Up the backstretch in the 30th running of the Hollywood Turf Cup, and Slim Shady is the leader. Slim Shady a half length in front of Fire with Fire in second. Kindergarten Kid joins Optimizer, and Kindergarten Kid puts his head into third. Optimizer is fourth at the rail. Grandeur in traffic now. He's 3.5 off the lead. Will have to negotiate between horses. Interaction is next. Grassy keeps Grandeur in tight. Then Private Affair, 5 off the lead. Tiz Gianni and Bourbon Bay. They run towards the top of the stretch. Slim Shady leads, but only a half ahead to Fire with Fire in second. Optimizer is third. Kindergarten Kid has just been passed by Grandeur, and now Grandeur is in the clear and begins a solid run. Here comes Grandeur in the center. Slim Shady, Interaction running a very big race down at the rail. He's got a chance, but Grandeur has taken over the lead, and suddenly he's 2 in front. Interaction is second. Optimizer third. It is Grandeur to win.
Favorite Grandeur gets up to defeat Longshot Interaction by 3/4 of a length. Garrett Gomez aboard in 2:27 and 4. Formerly trained by Jeremy Nocita, the European import won the Grade 2 Twilight Derby at Santa Anita in his U.S. debut. Favored in his latest, the Irish-bred 3-year-old gelding by Vergla ran second in the Grade 1 Hollywood Derby. This was his first start for trainer Patty Gallagher. Grandeur has earned $398,000 for Yvonne Jacques. Shackelford, a 3-time Grade 1 winner and earner of over $3 million, is now available for inspection at Darby Dan Farm. Contact Ryan Norton to make an appointment. Time now for the feature race of the week presented by Keeneland, investing in racing's future since 1936. To Betfair Hollywood Park for 2-year-olds in the Grade 1 Cash Call Futurity. New York shipper Violence, the 6-5 favorite. Here's the call by Vic Stauffer.
They're off. Fury Cap Corey has asked for speed. Carving is just inside of him. Really Mr. Greeley is into the bit. Simon Eyes is close up. Title Contender 5 wide. Oxbow 6 wide early. Then comes Dirty Swag and Den's Legacy. Towards the back of the pack is He's Had Enough, and Violence is in the leading mix. He's 5th now and only about 2 from the front as 4 of them go at it to the backstretch. Fury Cap Corey is at the rail. Really Mr. Greeley, Title Contender, and Oxbow. These 4, Title Contender and Really Mr. Greeley, stablemates, and they set a fast pace. Violence is 5th, and he's a length and a quarter from the lead. Violence is just in behind that leading group. Simon Eyes pushed along to stay with him. Dirty Swag has 6 lengths to make up. Then comes Carving and Den's Legacy. He's Had Enough and Little Jerry are 10 behind, past the half-mile pole. In the 32nd Cash Call Futurity, and Fury Cap Corey has ridden the rail to take over the lead. Fury Cap Corey, 3/4 of a length in front of Really Mr. Greeley in second. Oxbow's all in. He's 3rd and 2 from the front. Then comes Violence. He's moved through at the rail, and Violence is there. Title Contender has dropped completely out of it. Simon Eyes and He's Had Enough, 6 from the front. Violence is going to come up and challenge Fury Cap Corey at the top of the stretch. Fury Cap Corey, 3/4 of a length. Violence has every chance to outfinish him, and now he's set down, and it's down to these 2. Den's Legacy is 3rd, and Violence has taken over the lead. It is Violence now a half length in front of Fury Cap Corey. Den's Legacy closing, but too late. Violence, Fury Cap Corey. Violence wins the Cash Call Futurity.
The heavy favorite Violence runs by Fury Cap Corey to win by a length and a quarter. Den's Legacy third for a sweep by Keeneland sales graduates. Javier Castellano up in 143-2. Our first out mead winner at Saratoga, Violent skipped the Breeders' Cup Juvenile, won by his stablemate Shanghai Bobby, and easily won the Grade 2 Nashua Stakes at a flat mile. Trainer Todd Pletcher with 2 top undefeated prospects for the 2013 Classics. The colt by Medalla d'Oro was bred in Kentucky by Del Ridge Farm. Violence has earned $543,000 for Black Rock Thoroughbreds. The colt was consigned by Hilladale Sales Agency to the 2011 Keeneland September yearling sale, where he was purchased by Salusto and Albina agents for $600,000. Grade 1 cash call futurity winner Violence, the Keeneland Sales Graduate of the Week. We'll have 3-year-olds in the Grade 1 Malibu Stakes opening day at Santa Anita next week here on Thoroughbred Week.
Thoroughbred Week with John Henderson has been presented by Adena Springs, Ashford Stud, Bloodstock Research, Brandywine Farm, Breeders' Cup, Claiborne Farm, Crestwood Farm, Darby Dan Farm, Gainesway, GLC 5500, Keeneland, Juddmonte Farm, Lanes Inn, Malone's, Margot Farm, OCD Pellets, Pin Oak Stud, Quillen Leather and Tack, Sally Horse Vans, Shadwell Farm, and Windstar Farm. Online at tbredweek.com.